So I'm a product of the 80s.
Okay.
Um, the movies that came out in the 80s, Top Gun, Dirty Dancing, Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, like all of those movies were about being the underdog and, fighting the obstacles and the hero's journey. And I think that really got down into my DNA. Like
Mm,
I love when, you know, it looks like it's not going to work out and the chips are against you. And you
mm,
know what I mean? Something just rises up in me and goes, okay, we're going to figure this out. And I think that narrative has served me well as an
mm.
entrepreneur because I mean, I'm preaching to the choir, right? Like sometimes you're not sure if things are going to work out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
having those narratives, and I don't, you're a lot younger than me, Jason, but there was a movie Over the Top where Sylvester Stallone was like a truck driver and he
Okay.
lost guardianship of his son or something. And he had to like do these arm wrestling competitions in order to get his son back. And I mean, it's so dumb, right?
Yeah.
Like it's so, but it just, I don't know, something just awakens inside of you that goes, okay, I can overcome, I can do this. And
Yeah.
um, now that we're talking about it, I might go back and watch that movie.
Rewatch it. Well,
Yeah.
the story I think of in the Old Testament is when Moses and the Israelites, they get to the Red Sea and there's like no way forward. It's like, what do we do now? They're
Yeah.
closing in, and it just seems like there's no path forward, and that path is yet to be made.
Yeah.
But there is something too about having agency in overcoming, right?
Yeah. 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 And I think at the core of us, we want to be able to make our own decisions, right? Like, even in the garden, when Adam and Eve chose to eat the fruit, a lot of people are, well, why didn't God intervene? Because we have free will. Like he loves us so much that we have free will. And I think we still carry that today. Like we want to be able to make our
Yeah.
own decisions and that agency.